So today you're going to need your writing journal. And before you start writing today, I just wanted to say that I'm so excited about the topics that you've been choosing. It's really fun to see what you are deciding to write about and all the details that you're adding to your pictures. But something that I've noticed is that sometimes writers decide not to tell about something in their drawings and their writing because they're worried about spelling. And you are not alone in worrying about this. Writers all over the world worry about the same thing, even me. And so when you get to a challenging part of your writing, I want you to think of this story. And you probably heard this story before. It's about the little engine that could. And the story of the little engine that could goes something like this. I'm just going to give you a short version of it. So there is a little train, and then the train is having some trouble getting up a hill. It's really heavy and full of stuff. And it's just a little train. And it's so heavy that as it's getting to the top of the hill, it's starting to have a lot of trouble. It needs to get to the top. Once it can get to the top, it can kind of coast down the other side. But getting to the top is the hardest part. And so as it's getting to the top, it could just give up. But instead, it says, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. And so that's what I want you to tell yourself. When you are getting to a really challenging part of your writing, instead of giving up, I want you to be like the little engine that could and just tell yourself, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. And just keep trying. And like I've said before, you don't have to spell it correctly. I want you to hear the sounds in the words and write the letters that you know. And over time, you will know more and more sounds, and you'll know how to write more and more letters and put those letters together to make words. And so we're going to take a look at my writing that I already started. You probably remember that I started drawing our playgrounds. And so even though I've been working on this for a while, I am not done yet. I did a lot of details in my picture, and I did try to sound out some words. You can see I wrote tree, slide, tan bark, monkey bar. But one of the words that is the hardest that I want to write today with you is playground. And I've kind of been procrastinating. That means I've been putting it off because it's a hard word. And so I want to show you how when you get to a hard word, it's okay that it's hard and you just give it a try. Okay, so right now I want you to sound it out with me and say it nice and slow. And sometimes you have to say it a few times, and I like to stretch it out like I'm pretending like I'm stretching a rubber band. And I'm going to say playground, maybe even slower. Playground. Okay, well, first I hear the p. Let's see if I can hear some more sounds in there. If the slower I say it, sometimes that really helps me hear some more of the sounds in the middle of the word. Play. Play. See how I'm going to maybe just break it apart and do the first part of the word. So, I hear an L. I hear ooh. Play. I hear A. That's the long sound of the A. Playground. Okay, now we have to sound out ground. G, g, g. G, gr, gr, r. Do you hear that? R, R. Ground. Ground. I hear that D at the end. Okay. So this is what I did. Oh, where am I? Playground. I did it, even though it was hard. Okay, sometimes we also have a little bit of a trouble with some tricky pictures. And you might say, I'm not going to do that story because I don't know how to draw that. And I totally understand how you feel with that too. There can be really tricky things to draw, especially like when we're in class and we're doing our circle charts and you give me different pictures for my circle chart to draw. And I'm like, how am I going to draw that? So maybe on my playground, I was thinking something that's kind of hard for me to draw on my playground is a person, maybe like on the monkey bars. So I just kind of have to think about it and kind of break it apart in my head, the parts of the picture. So I know that people have a head, so maybe I'll draw someone's head. And people definitely have a body, so I'll do a round body. And then their legs, they're just going to be dangling. I'm not going to make them touch the ground because when you're on the monkey bars, your legs are dangling in the air. And then I guess they definitely need arms. That's kind of the hard part. I want their arms connecting to the monkey bar, so I'm going to make their arms go all the way up. There, I did it. So some of the most challenging parts of my writing, I just gave it a try, and it doesn't have to be perfect. So you just have to say, I think I can, I think I can. And when you're drawing and writing about things that, I want you to choose things that really matter to you. Things that you know a lot about, a good story that actually happened to you. And choose that story because that's what you really want to write about. Don't choose a story just because you know how to spell those words or you know how to draw those pictures. So you might want to try something new. You can even start a new writing today if you want. And try to choose one that you really care about. Don't just choose it just because it's going to be easy for you to write and draw. Even if it's going to be a little hard for you to write and draw, if you really care about that topic, then that's what I want you to choose. And just do your best and sound it out. And so I hope today when you're writing a hard part of your story that you say, I think I can, I think I can, and don't give up. Okay? Good luck.